JK, I guess from a coaching standpoint, Steve Kerr just would not want those kind of comments. It's fine for you to hold those opinions, and I think as fans, we would be right behind him on what he's saying. We've been clamoring for JK to get more minutes all of this season, last season as well. In the playoffs, where he was basically stable to the bench for the entire of the 2023 playoffs. We've been, this has been an issue for quite some time, for over a year. But I don't think that necessarily means we want JK to come out publicly and state his desire for more minutes, or not his desire for more minutes, but his complaints, I guess, against getting more minutes. So a little bit disappointing, and it's going to be interesting to see how Steve reacts to that, because it's clearly not something that he's necessarily going to like. But in saying that, he needs JK right now, and he needs to utilize him as much as possible. It still frustrates the hell out of me that he thinks that that JK and Wiggs cannot play together. And that was the frustrating thing for me yesterday with the lineups, is that, Steve wanted to close with Chris, Steph, and Clay, and then obviously he's got a center out there in Looney at the end of the game guarding Jokic. So that leaves either one of Wiggs or JK, and that's really been the case here for the last few games. Since Dre went out anyway, is that one of these two guys close, and I don't know why both can't. I don't know in this situation where, again, you want to try and work Denver on the inside as much as you can. I don't know why you couldn't have had Wiggs and JK on the floor, probably with Steph and Clay, because they're just automatic closers, and then Looney as well. I know the spacing gets a little bit awkward there. I do. But I think JK and Wiggs, they were probably your two biggest scoring threats yesterday. And, I thought if I was Steve, I would have gone to that more than what he did. There was a stretch early in the fourth quarter where both of them were on the floor. I just like to see that more. I don't understand why they both can't play. I know, again, the spacing becomes a little bit of an issue with them both out there at the 3 and the 4. But that's no different to having Wiggs, Dre, and Looney in the starting lineup, which we've seen for the majority of this season. Like, it's better than that. And Wiggs' 3-point shots coming back a little bit. JK's been shooting the ball well, so I think they need to play more. And obviously, from an offensive standpoint, what they give you in terms of paint pressure and rim pressure, but also defensively as well, where they're the best. With GP2 out there, the kind of primary two perimeter guys, or wing defenders, obviously with Pods guarding the opposition guards as well. So it's a little bit disappointing, the JK comments. It's certainly coming from a reasonable place, that's for sure. I don't think any fan is going to dispute that. But the fact that he's just saying it publicly, I suppose, is a little bit frustrating. Just finally on